Here at home, the Olympic torch relay is inching closer to Toronto, but tonight it's the city of Oshawa that's welcoming the Olympic flame. Our David Chum is there, and he's joining us now from the thick of the celebrations. Good evening, David.
Leslie, the atmosphere here is absolutely electric. I'm in front of General Motors Center here in downtown Oshawa, where the Olympic flame will be making its way here in this parking lot and in front of that stage. Now, earlier today, the Olympic flame made its way into Oshawa. Hundreds of supporters were here to witness the event. Now, there are around 70 torch bearers here in Oshawa, and each will be running 300 meters each. Now, Toronto will be witnessing this event tomorrow afternoon, and I had a chance to speak with two visually impaired high school students who will be taking part in the relay tomorrow.
Even after Confederation.
Luis Santiago Gonsalves suffers from retinal degeneration, an eye disorder that limits his vision.
In daily life, I cannot really see board. I need to have a special magnifier, which magnifies the text size.
The grade 10 St. Patrick Catholic student has been battling this condition all his life. But a couple months ago, Luis received a rather unique reward for his hard work and perseverance. He, along with 11 other visually impaired students across Toronto, were chosen to run in the Olympic torch relay.
It makes me feel like I can really do stuff that regular people can.
Robin Stewart helped organize the special moment. She says special needs teachers will help guide the students during the relay.
They were given this opportunity not because they're visually impaired, but rather because of what they've done with what life has given them. Their leadership skills, they're active in their own communities.
The students will begin their leg of the Olympic torch relay here at the Markham Civic Center. They will travel down this parking lot and go west on Highway 7. Each student will carry the torch for 50 meters.
This is my 2010 Olympic torch bearer relay uniform.
Ramya Amuthan will take part in the relay too.
I hope I don't break out into tears because that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be awesome.
The grade 11 Winston Churchill student suffers from Leber's congenital amaurosis, a rare inherited eye disease.
It's Canadian pride, basically. It's like, I'm so blessed to be living in such a country.
Back at school, Luis is anxious about the big day.
I think I'll feel nervous because there's going to be tons of people watching me. I cannot imagine how much of excitement that is.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity only a few get to ever experience. Now, Toronto will be taking part, as I mentioned, in the event tomorrow. The Olympic plane will be arriving around 2 in the afternoon. It will travel south on Yonge Street. It will make a pit stop at Scarborough Civic Center and then head downtown to Nathan Phillips Square for the big celebration bash. Where obviously tonight, it's Oshawa's night to shine to celebrate the Olympic spirit. Leslie.
And of course, you'll be following it all day tomorrow. David Chum out in Oshawa.
Absolutely.
Thanks, David.
Well, despite the cold, the Olympic flame is burning brightly as hundreds gathered in Oshawa for a chance to see the torch. David Chum with tonight's highlights and a preview of what Toronto can expect when the Olympic flame comes to town tomorrow.
The excitement. Let's go, Canada! The anticipation.
I love it. I saw it when I came through for Calgary almost 20 years ago, so something that my kids can actually enjoy themselves.
Hundreds of supporters lined the streets of Oshawa today to get a glimpse of the Olympic torch relay. Laura Wilson brought her son Trent to witness the special occasion.
He's 8 months old, and hopefully he'll remember through my video and my pictures. Yeah, and maybe he'll be in the Olympics one day too.
70 torchbearers braved the cold weather, each of them carrying the flame for 300 meters. Danny Cohen was one of the lucky few.
This could be the most amazing experience of my life. My heart is racing, my palms are sweating, I can't stop smiling, and I can't stop dancing.
Today's relay also brought out a former Olympian. 87-year-old Nancy McKay won a bronze medal at the 1948 Summer Olympics in London, England. She competed as a sprinter.
I just couldn't believe that I was there. You look around and you see 80,000 people all screaming, different countries, you know. It's just something else. It's something, that's why everybody wants to be there.
For many, the torch relay means so much more.
For a moment, we have a lot of issues around the world, and just you know, to have all the focus on the Olympic spirit is fantastic, and that's just a great feeling to have.
One by one, the torch was passed on, eventually making its way to downtown Oshawa, where the Olympic cauldron was ignited.
It's exciting, it's thrilling, and it's once in a lifetime.
It means that you represent Canadians in a good way. It's very inspirational to be here and see this.
The Olympic journey continues tomorrow. It's Toronto's turn to host the torch relay and celebrate Olympic spirit.